Do you know how a lie smells like? Watch this video.
A Chinese national living in Brentwood was arrested at San Francisco International Airport, accused of flying a drone over Vandenberg Space Force Base. The 39-year-old man, identified as Yin Piao Zhou, was apprehended before boarding a flight to China. Base security detected the drone on November 30th, flying at high altitude for nearly an hour. Investigators found aerial photographs of the base on the drone. If convicted, Zhou faces up to 4 years in prison.
Can you imagine how straight and easy this is? Only one man flying his drone for 1 hour, and they take immediate action. But as we know, it's been more than half a month. Car-sized drones are hovering and flying around all over New Jersey and other places, even near nuclear plants. Not just one, but 3 or more of them. But what did they do? Nothing. The biggest lie and excuse is to not tell people the reality while saying these are not a threat, despite flying in huge numbers daily. But that one person with a drone was a threat? Like, for real? Well, they think people are dumb, but they're not. The most logical reason, in my opinion, is that they are afraid of telling people. But what's the reason behind that? If we think about the reasons, more rabbit holes and conspiracy theories will emerge. At this point, we can only poke officials and hear more excuses and lies. Still, we can capture good footage to show the world what they really are, and soon it will reach people all over the world. Talking of good footage, I have some amazing footage of the latest UFOs, or so-called drones. Take a look and try to find the best details. But before, I'd appreciate your subscribe and like. It helps a lot. This first footage is from Minas Gerais, Brazil, shot on December 11th, 2024.
Viado, vamos achar a linha dela, viado?
Não, você é doido.
De algum lugar, viado. Não, eu vou pegar e levar pra casa, viado.
Não tem linha não, menino.
Lógico que tem. É via Bluetooth.
Deve ser igual.
This one is really crazy and clear. We can see a spacecraft-shaped UFO with lots of fast blinking lights. It's tilted on the side. I cannot understand the language in the video, so I'd appreciate it if you could tell me what it says in the comments. But seeing it, we can tell it's not any known craft. It's clearly frozen in one place, and we know none of our crafts can do that. Also, it's huge and crazy, looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. I don't have many details about this video, but let me know if you know anything about it. This next clip is from Lebanon, New Jersey. In this, a person was standing in one place when they saw lots of drones or UAPs flying around in front of them. But when they checked flight radar, nothing was there. Not a single drone appeared on the radar.
Okay, so when I say that there are literally hundreds of drones in the sky, I don't mean at one moment. They are coming across the sky at high numbers. So here I am in Lebanon Borough, and there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 6 right there. So, oh, and wait, 7. So there's 7 or 8 drones out here, and there is nothing on flight radar 24. So when I say there is one down further, way further south, or coming north, I'm right here in Lebanon, right there. And so when I say literally hundreds, not at the moment, but they are constantly here. They're constantly passing by. So if I stayed out here for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, there would definitely be 100 or so. So they just keep coming. They are non-stop passing by. They follow the same pattern. They come from the southwest. You can see them kind of popping over right here. They're coming, they're making their way, and they fly over. And they keep making their way to the north. On occasion, they do come from the east and make their way west.
They said there are hundreds of drones passing by, but none of them show up on radar. This means if they're human crafts, they may have stealth technology that radar cannot catch. But flying in such huge numbers daily, it's crazy. My mind always says it's something else. What do you think? Why are they flying in such huge numbers and staying off radar? This next footage is from Iran. The exact date and location are unknown. In this, the Iranian Air Force tried to shoot down a glowing light UFO orb, but was unsuccessful. The video was also captured in 2 different locations. Take a look.
هدفمند حسن رود هدفمند حسن رود فعال شده این جسم نورانی رو داره میزنه
میخوام بزنم ولی نمیتونم
هرچی هم شلیک میکنن است که نمیرسه بهش تا قبلش پشنگا منفجره.
In this crowd of UFO clips, it's hard to tell what's real and what's fake. I don't have many details about this clip, and I also cannot understand the language in the video. Let me know what they're saying and whether this video is true or not. If it's real, when did this happen? This next video is a story from Rosie O'Donnell. It shows how the mass media hides the truth from people around the world and in their own country. The lady shared her concern and mentioned something weird and silly that happened during a flight involving UFO and drone stuff.
I was on a flight today, and I asked the flight attendant, had she seen any UFOs in the sky? Because she flies all the time. She's like, what do you mean UFOs? I'm like, you didn't hear about the UFOs all over the world and a tremendous amount in New Jersey and over our nuclear power plants? And nuclear power plants all over the world? No. Okay, I said. Do you have TikTok? No. Mainstream media is not covering it. So I said, well, go on TikTok and type in December 2024 UFO sightings worldwide. See what you get. And tell me whether or not you think there's the big cover-up to not really talk about this on the mainstream news. They say the FBI is involved. Really? Good to know. They have no idea what's going on or what it is. Oh, they're drones. Supposedly, they're the size of a small car. They're drones. They're moving in ways drones don't move. UFOs, people, that's what it is, UFOs. But nobody seems to care. It's very strange to me. I completely believe there are other sentient beings in the world. That we are not it. In this universe, we are not the only people. And they're showing up, and they're showing up now in numbers that have never been recorded before. And the BBC talks about it, but not good old mainstream media here in the United States. That's troubling. Completely believe all the people who see them and keep posting, everyone. Keep posting until they take away our TikTok in the middle of January, because it's really the fourth estate, right? It's really the free press in America is TikTok. And that's why they're taking it down. That's the reason. Because, you know, in Gaza, we got to see firsthand accounts of what was happening and what was being ignored by the news. You know, we weren't every day talking about Gaza and talking about the fact that we provided the bombs that killed all those people. We weren't talking about that on the news. We don't talk about it now. No. I think people had it in their mind when they were voting. Right? I think people, you can ignore things, but the truth comes out. Eventually.
Her concern was valid because people are not taking it seriously. They see it as a joke, because the mass media and officials are not talking about it much. Only the community and people researching the topic know what's really happening in this world. I hope people will soon become aware and concerned, because ignorance always creates future problems. Well, what do you think about these sightings and news? Let me know in the comments. Also, you can send me any UFO footage at the mentioned email. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button before you go. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.